Congratulations, class of 2021. It is an honor to join you on your graduation day. Friends, family, faculty, and staff, thank you for all the contributions you've made, both seen and unseen, to the class of 2021. As we come into this space together, I ask us to just take it all in by taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Note who's around you, who is giving you support, what does it feel like, smell like, what questions do you have as you start to embark on a new step in your journey? In 2004, when I graduated from the University of Vermont, I was asking myself similar questions as I sat on the green and waited for graduation to begin. I remember who was with me, I remember what questions I was asking, and I remember that my phone was buzzing. I was receiving a lot of text messages from my friends trying to figure out what we were going to do after graduation. Well, in 2004, text messages were the most annoying thing because in 2004, every text message that came in, you got charged 75 cents. Can you imagine how much money you would be spending today on text messages? It was 3 years before the iPhone came out in 2007. And when the iPhone came out in 2007, it changed the way people thought about technology, as you can imagine. When it was first released, there were 3 groups of people. The first group were the naysayers, the people who thought this is all too much. Who wants a device that can tell you the time, the calendar, take pictures for you, receive text messages? It's too much. There were people who were in full support. This is going to change the reality of communication forever. And there were people who were on the fence. They just hadn't decided yet. We're in a moment of evolution, just like 2007 when the iPhone came out. It's not quite the same, however. On March 17th, 2020, we were told that the country would be shutting down. Most of us, for the first time, had heard those words. And it caused a major disruption in every system in our country. It also caused us to see that the cracks of inequity in our country had become canyons, that we had major system errors, and that there were so many things that needed to be fixed. On the bright side, our educators, our healthcare providers, our social service workers stepped up to try to fix what was broken, but it wasn't enough. You see, the system was never created for every single human in our care. And so now, as we respond to this disruption, we are obligated to dismantle, to disrupt, to redesign, and rebuild for every single person, every human in our care. You all have chosen professions where you will impact the world, where you will sit in positions of power, and you will be asked to try to solve some of the big issues that we've seen emerge. And I ask you to think about what bold step you will take that will redefine possibility, just like the iPhone. And you will have some naysayers, and you will have some supporters, and you will have some people on the fence, and that's okay. It is necessary and required that we respond to this disruption in a way that is bold and provocative and forceful. So class of 2021, you have a big job ahead of you. What advice do I have? Well, I actually don't have any. I do have some encouragement. 1, get very clear on the difference between mastery and success. Success is grounded in a moment, in a singular act that makes us feel good, and it's intoxicating. Mastery is grounded in our legacy. It is an intimate and intricate process of learning who we are and who we need to become in order to achieve the outcomes we want to make for humanity. 2, answer this question for yourself every single day. What am I uniquely suited to do? In other words, what is mine to own? You will have a unique impact on this world. Your fingerprint and identity are different than everyone else's. So spend your time figuring out What will you do to change the circumstances of the world? And 3, embrace and understand that you occupy positions of privilege. Whether that's race, gender, ability level, education, socioeconomic status. In your position of power, as a teacher, as a healthcare provider, as a counselor, you must know that. And work hard to gain the perspective of every single person you impact. Because it's only then, when you have those perspectives, that you will truly be able to design something that serves us all. Class of 2021, as you set out on this journey, I want you to know I believe in you, and I offer you hope, love, and energy. Congratulations.